Test. Okay, we're here. Okay, it looks like the fusion stuff broke. That lasted about a week. Kind of freaking out right here. This is BONELAB in patch 6. Looks like the build was completed on 08/20/2024 at 8 p.m. Stress level 0 working late. And yeah, as per usual, this is everything that changed in BONELAB patch 6. From what I've seen, this is a big one for modders again. Let's see if some of the mods have broken. The ammo can is still working. Hey, looks like the NPC of me is still working too. He's even tracking me still. Let's see if modded weapons are still working. They appear to be. This is a huge improvement over both patch 4 and patch 5 because frankly just having the mods still work from the last patch is just huge. But yeah, in this video I'm going to be going over the entire patch notes and letting you guys know exactly what's changed. As always, the full patch notes will be in the description, so if I don't cover something minute that's changed, it's because it wasn't on the surface level of the patch notes, and I try to get these update videos out as soon as these updates go live, just so you guys have all the information you need to get back into BONELAB. The first thing added in the patch notes is circuitry and fixtures. While that might sound complicated in being developer talk, it definitely is. This is something added to the SDK that is going to add much better impact detection for situations like this. This is Test Chamber 7. It's a mod made by Stress Level 0 that shows off different features of the new patches. It'll be linked in the description if you want to test out some of these for yourself. As you can see, when this is impacted, the button all the way over there affects these objects all over the place, which is something that wasn't possible before. This means that modders will be able to add these circuits to all of their levels. What's this do? Oh wow, that is cool. Okay, so press it. We gotta run across. Uh-oh. I messed up. Let's just give that one more try. Okay, you really gotta run on this. Here we go. Okay. Okay, I had a lot more time there than I thought I did. What is this? Huh? Uh-oh. This cleverly leads into something else that was added. It seems like circuits not only affect via buttons, but also when you walk into new areas. So now you can have the pit open above players when they walk into a room and drop down some head crabs on them. Also, I should quickly talk about these. These are the different materials for the impact effects update. It was added back in patch 5. As you can see, different materials have different effects that take place on them and around them. These have been implemented through about 90% of the game, meaning the game has much more thorough coverage. And apparently during patch 7, the last 10% will be added as well. Here is another circuit in action. And we should have more to test in here as well. Cool enough, you can actually activate these on both different sides now, which I didn't think was possible before. Don't really know what's going on in here yet. Let's open this on up. Okay. This is another example of circuits being used to solve a puzzle. In this case, breaking open all of these containers down here. By pressing this, we'll fire out an assortment of random objects that get spawned in. But as you can see, it only had 3 to fire, and so using those nodes, they can tell this thing not to just keep firing these things infinitely, which gives modders a lot more control over what they can do here. This is what they would call a fixture, as it involves a button, indicators, a spawner, something to launch it out, but something as simple as this door right here could also be considered a fixture in this new update, as it's using the new nodes. The patch notes then take a turn into a scenario similar to what we saw earlier with those head crabs up there, called an activation zone. We already saw that example earlier, but let's check out another one. As you can see, the door activates when I walk into this area, and walking into here, you can hear the door close behind me. You can also see the giant warning on the side that says do not shoot, because now everything in the area will aggro onto me as they heard the gunshots go off. As fun as it is to take out all these guys, we're gonna have to take them out a bit quicker than this, just because I want to get this video up as soon as possible. Cool thing, if you didn't notice it, is that the Ford was not hostile until I started shooting. Then he became a hostile entity. These are all new things that you can do just because of patch 7. Of course, there were quality of life improvements to the actual SDK, like being able to drag and drop spawnables directly from the asset warehouse, and the issue that some people were having with their body log not working should be fixed now. Additionally, some rendering issues have been repaired in this update. Of course, changes like this are hard to tell unless you hop into the game for yourself, so that's what I would recommend number 1. Number 2 would be downloading these test chambers, as they have all of the newest toys to play with when it comes to the updates. And number 3, of course, would be reading through the patch notes, as there are some small details, especially for the modders in the community, that would be super helpful to know about. Overall, this is a really cool update that adds all kinds of features from previous updates to the rest of the game, as well as some new new stuff that I'm really excited about when it comes to these circuitry updates. Let me know what you guys think about patch 7. Are you excited for it? Do you hate it? In the comments below. Shout out to my top tier channel member Leo, and if you like this video, check out this video. YouTube says it's the best one for you, and if you've already seen that one, maybe check out my entire playlist of other BONELAB videos. And until next time, see ya.